We're here at Risk London today. What are some of the talking points you've been having with attendees and customers at today's event?
So a lot of the time, what I'm finding with a few of the attendees that I hear is that a lot of them have nothing in place in terms of their data and email security. Obviously, that's where we focus. A lot of users we find that are, failure to use BCC is a use case that is very big with us, and the minute they start talking to us, basically Zivver is for them.
Yeah, makes sense. And you mentioned email security there. How are recent advancements in large language models and AI impacting the whole email security space? Because obviously, it makes phishing attacks so much more easier, and on email that can be a disaster.
Yeah, so obviously you mentioned about phishing, but we're more of the outbound play. Okay. Obviously 80% of all data leaks are human-led, which are that's the main issue here. But I think a lot of IT managers are more focused on the technical aspect of it, where it's more phishing, malware, and I think that's where the issue is. We need to look at the 80% rather than the 20%, and obviously Zivver is the 80%.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense, and that is true that human error is usually the problem. What can companies do to ensure that they are protecting their data when they are sending emails and reaching out with people?
Well, that's the thing. Obviously, with Zivver, once the toggle is on, what we do is add the extra layer of security onto their the kind of workflow, and what that means is anything that they're sending, only the sender and the recipient can receive that information, so it's totally encrypted. We have a zero architecture encryption model, which basically means that we don't hold access to your keys, so when there's only the sender and the recipient that can receive that. So hence why we have a lot of NHS customers, local government. We own 70% of the market over in the Netherlands, and only 2 years ago we came to the UK, and we're in a few conversations with quite large organisations.